Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I am sharing another type of fun fold card. So this one opens like this, and the sentiment is in the inside. But I really love this. I'm really having a lot of fun doing and experimenting with some new fun folds. So I hope you're enjoying these because I just never really got into a whole lot of fun folds, and I'm just really enjoying it now. So I hope you start trying these because they're so much fun. All right, so this one, I'm not even sure what it's called. I did see this done at one of our Stampin' Up conventions, and so I just figured out myself how to do it. And I'm sure they're all over YouTube maybe. I don't know. I haven't even looked. But I did have a picture of the one that I saw on stage in our Stampin' Up convention, and so I just, it was actually a springtime one, but I thought I'd make it a Christmas one since I'm loving this bundle. So this is the Perfectly Plaid that I'm using. This one right here, we're using the Merry Christmas, and then I stamped the May This Special Season Be Wrapped in Love and Joy. That's what is on the inside here. And I did stamp it up towards the top so you have room to sign it. And then we are using the plaid tree right here. And then to cut this out, I am using the 2.5 inch circle punch that we have. And then for the tree, I am using the bundle, which is the Perfectly Plaid with the tree. And this comes as a bundle with the stamp set. And I'm also using the Wrapped in Plaid Designer Series paper. So it's this one right here. It's got so many cute plaid. It's just so pretty. And I wanted something a little different, not your typical red and green, so I went for this like kind of tartan plaid, and I'm really liking how it turned out. So you are going to need your layering oval or circles, and I'm using the scalloped and the regular one, but I'm thinking of changing it this time and using our stitched shape just to give it a little bit more interest around the sentiment. So I'm going to use the stitch circle for this one this time. All right, so let's get started with this. You are going to need a piece of, this is shaded spruce I'm using. It's 11 by 4 1/4, and then you're going to score it at 5 1/2, and I already did that. And then you will need to mat this. You're going to need a piece that is 5 1/4 by 1 7/8. And then to mat the top of the inside piece, we are going to use a piece that is 3 by 5 1/4. And then the piece to put the sentiment on, I did not cut, but I have a piece that I'm going to go ahead and cut. I'll just use this piece here, but it is 1 by 5 1/4. And you'll need some scrap whisper white, and then I'm using the champagne foil. I ran out of my gold foil, which is the gold. There is gold running through this designer series paper, but the champagne looks good with it, but I wish I had the gold because I would be using the gold. I need to reorder it. So I'm going to use the champagne, and this is for our little scallop piece. And so let me go ahead and quickly cut that piece. And I'm going to cut it. I think I have this ready to cut. And it's going to be 1 by 5 1/4. This is our new trimmer, by the way. It is, let me see if I got this right. It is going to be coming out soon. We don't know the date yet, but it's a really, really nice trimmer. There's a couple things different than our last trimmer, and I'm not going to point them all out to you right now, but this will be available soon. It's very reasonably priced. It's $25 in the US for that. All right, so we have that. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our piece here, and I'm going to bring the trimmer up again. I should have just left it up here. And what we're going to do is we are going to cut this at 2 1/4 down to this score mark. So we're going to do it at 2 1/4 all the way to that score mark. There are little arrows on here, and it tells you where your center point is. There's a little one on each side and on both sides here. All right, and then we are going to just cut the top part off. So you're going to cut it at 5 1/2. And let me move that up first. Right to your other score mark. I mean your other cut. And there we go. And then it is going to be, we're going to have to do it this way. I cut it the wrong way. So it's going to look like this. So if you do cut it on the wrong side, don't worry about it. It's going to work. I'll just score this. All right. So now we're going to just go ahead and mat this. And I'm just going to use some snail to mat it. I think I'm going to use wet glue, because I need wet glue for the other pieces. So let's just go ahead and stick it all with the wet glue. So this goes right on your front piece. And then I'm going to use my 2 1/2 inch circle punch. And you are going to punch maybe 1 inch from the side here. You got to leave a little bit room there. And you're going through those two pieces, so it's going to be a little bit tough. All right, so we have our little cutout there, so we're already at a good start. I'm going to go ahead and make sure this fits. I think it will. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment, and I'm stamping that in Memento Black. Okay, and I am going to use my mat because this is a photopolymer, and if you've been following me, you know how much I'm loving this mat. And if you don't have one, you really need to have one. The stamping is unreal with it. I've really come a long way with my stamping. It's so crisp and clear, and I'm super excited that I finally listened to somebody about that. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and stamp our Whisper White piece with the Merry Christmas, and we're going to do that one in Shaded Spruce. And we are going to cut this out. Alright, I'm trying to keep these clean as I go. And then, what else did we need to stamp? I think that's all. Oh no, we're stamping the tree. And we're going to stamp the tree the same way. We're going to stamp that with the Shaded Spruce. This tree is so cute. Love the plaid. Can you see how crisp and clear that is? I mean, this mat really helps so much. If you're using photopolymer only, that's what it's for. Alright, so I'm going to use the tree punch, and we're going to punch this out. And I need to do a little trick here. And I do this sometimes if I have the pieces too small. I'll just put a little snail on the end there, and I'll hold it here so I can hold it, and then you can get it into your punch very easily. Okay, so there's our tree, and then we'll need to bring the big shot up here, and we'll cut out our oh, and we need to mat this piece also. We need to cut out our circle, our Merry Christmas, and our scallop circle out of the champagne. But let's go ahead and attach these two pieces. We're going to do this one. Look at this plaid. Isn't that pretty too? I love it. And this one's going to go on the top here. Another thing about the wet glue when making cards, you got a few minutes to move that around a little bit so you can get it nice and straight. And then this piece goes on the bottom. Like that. All right, so let's now bring up the big shot. And we will do our circle. Like I said, this time I'm going to use the stitch circle. And this one may be a little bit bigger than the other one, so it may look a little bit different, but that's all right. I'm good with different. Sometimes I like to see, I have other ideas in my head and I want to try it. So I do really like the stitching on that one. And then we have this. So let's go ahead and add this to the this one fits almost exactly perfectly on this one. The other one had a little bit extra room, but this is really pretty. I like the stitching, but you can do whatever way you like to do it. And we're going to go ahead and add that to our card, and it's going to fit right there. I do like it, the stitching. So that'll fit right there in that spot that we punched out. I'm going to use some of our garden green double stitched ribbon. And I need my ribbon scissors. And then cut these. I may have to trim them later too, but we'll see. And I'm using glue dots to hold this the way that I want it. So I want it to be, I'm going to put it here, kind of like that, kind of like a little banner, and then I'm going to use a couple glue dots to hold it down. Get this stuff out of the way here. I'm going to put that there. And then I'm using some dimensionals to pop this one up, the tree. Put that right there. I'm going to put these a little bit closer together. It sticks really, really well to the ribbon, so it will definitely not go anywhere. And I think I want to make this one, oh, they're both going the same way. I guess that's okay. All right. And then last but not least, we're going to use some of these metallic pearls, and I'm going to use the gold ones. And we're going to put a couple on right underneath the Merry Christmas. Ooh. I'm just going to use like 3. And that's it. See how quick and easy that is? And these have been so much fun for me lately, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying them. Just let me know in the comments whether you're enjoying the fun folds. So that opens that way, and then there's the other one. And here's the other one where you can see more of the champagne foil. And this one you cannot see quite as much, but they both look nice. I do like that you can see a little bit more, but since I use the stitched, and I like the stitching, but they're both really cute. I really think they're both cute. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. I hope you all have a blessed one, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you later, everyone. Bye.